11:33, and if you follow the clock, you know at this time it's Power Solutions. My name is Wisdom Chapp-Jumbo. Already, you know by this time we discuss power solutions and everything you need to know happening within the power sector, and all that you need to know around renewable energy, most especially around solar and all you need to know, guys. Welcome to the show. Like every time we discuss something really interesting, and again, we've brought you another topic for us to discuss today. I have a fantastic guest in the studio. All right, I won't take much, and we'll get into that shortly. All right, my guest in the studio is from Zola Electric. But before I bring my guest, I really want to, a lot is happening, and with the cost of fuel, and someone reached out to me within the weekend to say, "Hey, Wisdom, I want to switch to solar. I'm tired. I'm tired. Tired of buying fuel. Tired of this is not sustainable, and clearly it's not, guys. I really want to reach out to some of you. I don't know what is stopping you from really switching to solar. What is the issue? What is the challenge? Is what we try to solve here. That's a problem we bring here on Power Solutions. And every Monday I do my very best to answer many of your questions. And I know this will be something happening with many of us now. I like to say right now, if you can fuel your generator, you're a big man. You're a big man. It's not easy. Even the big men can't even fuel their car. It's a struggle, guys. And I don't want you to keep having this struggle. What is the challenge switching to solar? What is the issue? I know I've been helping a lot of people in the last couple of weeks in switching to solar, connecting them to companies who can support them, who can give them solutions that will work for them. Everybody is unique to the kind of solution that will work. So I try to do that. Really. Okay, today we have come to discuss something in line with this, and this topic is very important because it speaks to this issue presently happening. We need to keep our environment safe. We need to have affordable source of energy for our people, sustainable source of energy for our people. If the grid is not stable where you are, then the sun is in abundance. You could switch to solar, of course. All right, this is Power Solutions. My name is Wisdom Chapp-Jumbo. The Power Solutions is powered by Olon, Energy Impact Investment Company, in partnership with your number one talk station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. And if you're listening to my voice, you're hearing the right voice for today. So don't change that dial. Okay, my guest in the studio today is Eniola Olutimilehin. She's Director of Business Development at Zola Electric Nigeria. We'll be discussing innovative solution empowering the last mile with solar. What that means, all this long English, it just means how do we provide or deploy solutions that work for you, the customers, you, the people, and all that. Eniola, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Wisdom, for having me.
Wow, fantastic. I'm always excited when I have a lady in this sector in the studio. It's sort of somewhat exciting. Welcome. This is Power Solutions, and we're very, very happy to have you.
Thank you.
First of all, tell us about you, really. What were you doing? Tell us about your career journey leading up to becoming Director of Business Development at Zola.
Okay. So I've been in the renewable energy space for about 5, going on 6 years. Prior to joining Zola, I was with a different renewable energy player, also in the business development space. And my career has spanned across various industries, from telecommunications to financial services. But I think what spurred my interest in renewable energy is, we're solving a real problem in Nigeria, and even across sub-Saharan Africa. Yeah. Which is increasing energy access. Obviously, Nigeria is a unique case.
Very unique.
We still have a relatively low electrification rate. I think we're even the largest number of people that have the least energy access in the country, in the world. So it's a problem that we're still trying to resolve, but so far so good.
Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic profile you've given us. Your journey I love that so much. Now, tell us about Zola. For those who were in the market, who know Zola from 2018, we know the work you guys have been doing when you entered into the market. But most people will know recently. I understand a few things have changed, but tell us about Zola Electric. What do you guys really do?
Okay, so Zola Electric was formed in 2011
Mm-hmm.
in Tanzania.
Mm-hmm.
So the vision for Zola, which is still the same now, is that we wanted to take out kerosene lanterns from rural homes in Tanzania and replace them with smart connected devices provisioned with solar. And we've grown considerably since then. We've moved. We're still in Tanzania, but we're now in over 10 countries, in multiple continents: Sub-Saharan Africa, North America, Middle East, and we still do the same thing. We try to make sure people around the world have sustainable energy access. We have a family of hardware, software solutions that provide that, and we're growing. So I think that's Zola in a nutshell.
Fantastic. Okay. I mean, since you entered the market, a lot has also changed.
Yes.
I know you guys have launched several distribution schemes to drive market penetration. I follow what you guys are doing a lot.
Yeah.
But today, as we speak, looking at when you guys came in and now, how would you sort of describe the solar markets today in Nigeria? Any encouragement with the level of awareness? I mean, with the work you guys are doing, you get feedbacks from the field, from your team in business development. So what would you say?
A lot has changed, as you said.
Okay.
Even when we came in, we saw there's a very low level of awareness, the affordability issues, the education issues. But what has been, I think, a very positive change has been the level of government involvement we've seen over the past few years in Nigeria. So we've had a few programs like the Nigerian Electrification Project.
Yeah, by REA.
We had the Solar Power Nigeria program. So all of these are fueling, access to funding, access to awareness.
I'm hoping to get someone from REA also to come and tell us. I mean, they're doing a lot of work.
They are, and that has helped considerably. Last year, I was looking at some statistics. Last year, even in the second half of the year, we had the highest number of sales ever historically.
Wow.
About 700,000 units of solar products were sold in volumes, and
last year
in second half of last year alone.
Wow.
And obviously that's been triggered by so many things: diesel, as you said, fuel price. I mean, it's going to even get crazier now because fuel prices have gone up. So people are seeing that solar long term is actually quite affordable.
Yeah.
As you said, now, so even for your generator, you have to be a big man.
You have to be a big man.
And the likes of those guys, NEP projects, they are making, they're fueling pay-as-you-go financing for these solar products. So whereas beforehand, you'd have to pay a lump sum of money to own these products, now you can pay in installments, and that is making it more attractive as an option for energy access in Nigeria.
Fantastic. I mean, I know the progress. I mean, we keep building on that. I just wanted to know from you guys who are in the field. I mean, we were here in the studio more often. We need to get the correct feedback from what's happening in the field and how experts like you see the market really growing. But like when I started earlier on the show, I mentioned how it's becoming tough. With the increase in fuel price, which is not going to go any lower anytime soon, it's becoming tougher. So it means we need to encourage more people to seek alternative solutions. I mean, if they weren't thinking it before for all the other good reasons, I mean, now more than ever, we need to be able to encourage that. And with this effect of increase in fuel price, what options are available for Nigerians? Because I know they are listening. They're going to call me very soon. They'll want to hear from you also. But I get a lot of calls that it is expensive. So that's why they've not been able to switch. I disagree a lot with them. I try to educate them more. But from your end, what really are the options available for Nigerians with the fuel situation we have now?
Okay. So when I think of the solar space, I try to think in terms of customer segments. So for the rural customers, for them, you would have the solar lanterns, so the small solar lamps, the pico lamps,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess would be a direct replacement for your kerosene lanterns.
Yes.
So those would be for people with, very basic lighting requirements. They
Mhm.
just want to have access to light.
Access. Yeah.
So I think that would be the entry level, product for them.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have, the rural, aspiring rural customers, and semi-urban,
Mm-hmm.
even nowadays, urban customers.
Mm.
They typically go for the solar home solutions. So those are the solutions that come with, lighting, appliances, entertainment.
Mm.
So for us in Zola Electric, for instance, we offer what's called the Flex and Flex Max solutions. So
Okay.
those are our own solar home solutions in that
Mhm.
segment. They come in different versions, different configurations. You have the basic solar home systems that offer lighting. They come with lighting. You have, the Flex 24, 32 solutions that have TVs. They come with lighting, TV, and fans.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have, a larger
Yeah.
solar home solution,
For
which
the
is
big men.
the big men, exactly, that are that are seeing that, okay, this diesel situation is getting out of hand, but we want to be able to power, cater to our own more moderate, larger energy needs. So, we have what's called the Flex Max to suit that customer segment. You can power, even your inverter, refrigerator, your TVs, your fans, and things
Okay.
like that. If you don't want to, power DC appliances, or you don't
So
want to
for
replace
all
them.
you're saying now, what I'm getting is there are different stages of entry
Exactly.
for everybody.
Exactly.
And from what you have shared now, you sort of pick your own segment.
Exactly.
And you enter from that angle.
Yes.
But what is cost looking like? I mean,
Okay.
across these different segments,
Okay.
because I think that's where the focus is
Yes.
for a lot of people. Where is cost in this different segment and the affordability issue?
Yeah.
People keep mentioning about. I keep talking about affordability so people can get it really straight
Yes.
on what it really is. I don't know if you can share that light.
Okay. So as I mentioned before, now because of the affordability issue you mentioned, we have pay-go models. So people are able to pay in installments for these products. So you can find, customers are even able to pay 5,000 naira a month, and they can pay for that product over maybe 12 months or something, and they own the product or 2 years, depending on the size of the system they're looking for. So, and then we even have the larger, power backup solutions that can power your house. So all the appliances in your house. So I think on the Zola side, we are primarily a B2B company.
Okay.
So we work with distributors, energy integrators who would then, supply our solutions to retail customers. So, in terms of pricing, I can't give outright pricing because, we would have to connect you to our distributors who would then, offer you whatever plan outright price you prefer depending on the product. But it's definitely more affordable now. There's a reason why sales are increasing because people are finding it even cheaper than the diesel and the fuel options.
Yeah.
So depending on, you have various options depending on what price you want to come in with. It's interesting.
I like that. Lagos, I've been speaking to Eniola, who is Director of Business Development at Zola Electric. And this is Power Solutions. In case you're just joining the program, Power Solutions is powered by Olon, Energy Impact Investment Company, in partnership with your number one talk station, Nigeria Info. And in case you want to join the conversation in the studio, you can also call 0700 993 993 993 in case you want to join the conversation in the studio. I have a comment on WhatsApp, and Doyin is saying solar power can only serve as a standby alternative. For 3 days now, I could not use my solar system due to no sunlight but cloudiness.
Okay.
How would you respond to Doyin?
So the answer to that is yes and no.
Okay.
Because number one, it depends on the size of your solar solution.
Good.
So if, for instance, you have a solar backup or a backup solution that comes with enough solar panels to power your batteries, your inverter, and all of that, regardless of whether it's raining, because as long as, what people don't realize, as long as it's bright, there's still sun shining.
Yes, it's sunshine.
So it might not be powering at the same level it
When
would be
there's,
on an intense sunny day.
Sunny day, yeah.
But as long as we're not living in darkness,
Mhm.
there's still sunlight, and all these solar panels require is sunlight.
Mhm,
So so if what I would advise for that customer, for that person,
mhm.
is maybe you need to increase the size of your
Yeah.
solution to cater to the appliances you're working with.
Okay. All right. I see another comment, and I see the calls coming in. Maybe we should take one call and hear what they have to say. I mean, I agree with you outrightly. We'll come back to that. Hello, good morning. Welcome to Power Solutions. You have 30 seconds.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Pius from Jojo.
Okay,
I
Pius.
want to shed more light on, like for me now, I want the kind of solar for like 3 phase that can be affordable for me at the best price. How can I get it, man?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You got that question?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Pius. So we have a solution called Zola Edge, which I think would be the best solution for what you're asking for. What I would say is, maybe you can call into our customer service number. So I can give that now. It's 0800247 and our customer service team will definitely be able to help you connect you to our distributors and suppliers that can provide that solution for you.
All right. I see another question. Adegoke from Lekki is saying the challenge I have with solar panel is that when the weather is rainy and cloudy, the performance of the solar drops, and I'll switch off some items like refrigerator. I have 6 big panels.
Okay.
I think people need to understand something. Really, like you said before, as long as there's, what did you call it? Sunlight. You are going to get power. But I think some people didn't even design their system very well. I have someone come to the studio the other time to talk about system design. They get it wrong already from their system design, and some of them even clean their panels. You know, so when when the weather is the way it is, they don't get any sun, any power anymore. And there are many things around maintenance, sort of, that people get wrong. That contributes to this issue. But the bulk of it I've come to understand is design, system design. With the way their system was designed from the get-go, maybe it wasn't properly designed to carry certain load. And they've put it on it, and now, they can't bear it anymore. So I think some of these and we have something called Solar Clinic, where we try to answer directly some of those questions. But maybe, I guess, because we are speaking on it, it's sort of popping up again. But Eniola, my question to you now is, before we get more callers, okay, we have another caller. Let me. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Could you turn down the volume of your radio set, please?
I have. How are you today?
Very well, thank you.
I'm just calling to say thank you for the ticket to attend the Energy Forum. My name is Jumoke.
Jumoke.
And I asked after you. I missed you. And I called your personal number after, but it just ran off.
Okay.
So
Jumoke, let's connect later. We should get into the studio maybe next week, and then we'll learn more. All you learned at the event.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you for
Hello,
calling.
Eniola. Well done with what you're doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jumoke.
All right, bye.
All right, I didn't expect that call to come in, but yeah, we had the event last week that some people attended to. Of course. All right, back to my question for you, Eniola.
Yes.
Are we innovative enough with the solutions on the market, generally now in Nigeria? Which speaks to the topic we're having today, innovative solutions and reaching the last mile. Do you think that in the market at the moment we're innovative enough with the solutions we have to solve the power problems, especially with alternative energy like solar?
Okay. So, yes, we are.
Okay.
And even from the nature of these calls, or these comments you're having, it points to the problem, which is that education is key.
Okay.
So, even in the sense, even for some of these suppliers, because for instance, when they're installing those solutions to that household, they should have told the customer what would be appropriate for the appliances they want to power.
Okay.
And even in terms of quality, that's another issue that's a recurring problem in Nigeria.
Okay.
So you might, I don't know where they got that solution from, but they might have gone to maybe a lower quality to get lower quality systems that is not able to do what it says it's going to do. And then maybe they were not able to do. Now there's wahala, and they will blame the whole solar industry for this wahala. So and then they might not have been proper sizing and energy audits. What Nigerians do is they'll say, "Don't worry, install it. Everything is fine." They won't take into consideration the actual households and the energy needs of that household.
All right, we have a caller on the line. Hello, good morning. Welcome to Power Solutions.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. You have 30 seconds.
Yeah, Timothy is my name.
Hi, Timothy. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Thank you very much. This power solution of a thing.
Yeah.
People are complaining that their power is down when there's no sunshine. They don't have proper design system. Because
Oh no, Timothy! No way, Timothy! Timothy, please reach me back ASAP. Please, I want you to finish your thoughts. Please, Timothy, call back. Waiting for your call. He was trying to speak to exactly what we're saying,
yes.
and which is the truth, really. That's why on Power Solutions we try to bring the technical people to explain some of this, and the reason why we have a solar clinic. I mean, it comes up the last Monday or the first Monday of every month. In case anyone wants to join that, I mean, I always have one technical person that comes to break this thing down for us. You discover that sometimes even when there's sun, you don't even get power because you don't clean your panels constantly.
Correct.
I mean, you don't need money to clean your panels.
Exactly.
You won't spend as much you will spend for maintenance on your generator to just clean your panels with so all of those things really and could contribute to the issue people are having. But I don't know if you're finished. I don't know if it's Timothy calling back.
Okay.
Hello, please tell me
Hello.
it's Timothy.
Yeah, sorry for that.
All right, please go on.
So what I'm trying to say is this: that if there is no proper power auditing before you start your installation, it's going to affect your solar system operation.
I agree.
First, you have to carry out auditing what you are using at home and the appliances. If you don't do that, you just install it and then you now begin to apply other appliances. You will not get the best of your solar system.
I agree.
So that's why when we want to install, first you have to do the power auditing before you now do the design, and then you install. So if you don't do that, you will not have the best out of the power solar system.
Timothy, you sound like a very technical person in this stuff.
Yes, I am.
So you're saying that the reason why this person is having a cloud, not having power when it's rainy or cloudy, is actually speaks to design.
Yes, the design it affects it. No, what we even from the discovery and then the research I make on this, we believe that when you have more sun shining, that is when you have the power, more power, which is not like that. You begin to think about the Germany and the rest of that country don't have a regular sunlight, but how do they operate their system? That was what we think about. How do their solar system work? So
I agree.
From this, we're able to know that the higher the sun, sometimes it will even affect your solar system. Your panel will be damaged. If the sun is so high, you feel that your battery is charging. No, it can affect your solar panel. So once it is more than that 25 degrees Celsius, then the solar panel will retardate, will not allow that charge to go into your battery because the sunlight is too much. So that is it.
All right, thank you, Timothy. We have to let you go, Timothy. Thank you so much for that contribution. We really appreciate that. I like the technical view on it. But Eniola, we have to wrap up now. Thank you so much. Any final thoughts on this topic before we wrap up?
Go solar. That's what I would say. I think now is the time more than ever. Fuel. Less cars fewer cars on the road.
Yes.
People are not using diesel generators as much anymore. So now's the time to really get into solar.
Somebody told me on the show, if you want to have peace of mind, if you want to have rest of mind, switch to solar.
I'm going to take that time.
I think that's the best way for us to live it. My name is Wisdom Chapp-Jumbo. Like some of you already know, you have started looking for me everywhere on social media. Of course, you can go on, find me on LinkedIn, most especially, and connect with me. But this is Power Solutions until we'll come next week again at the same time, 11:30. But for some people who also like to reach out to me to say, Wisdom, I need your help. I want to go solar. Where do I start from? Send me a WhatsApp message on 081 120 90862. Only WhatsApp. I call the number again, 081 120 90862. WhatsApp only. Until next week, we come again on the show. This is Power Solutions. My name remains Wisdom Eniola. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Uplifting the nation through information.
Is it appropriate for a policeman to be searching through somebody's phone?
No, it is wrong.
The problem that the lecturers have against IPPIS is very simple. Our lecturers, they are teaching in University of Lagos alone. They are teaching in other universities, private, public, state, all kind of universities. Now, this IPPIS will cut off this madness. So that is what they are against. No, they feel like the federal government is a corrupt government. So let them be chopping their own at the federal level, while the university will be chopping their own at the university level, academic level. And it can't continue like that.
Your reliable station for more information around Nigeria. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. It's 12 o'clock.
The news. Timely, fresh as it breaks on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
And now, this is the news.
The news.